Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think I am live now. We are in the mission briefing for what will be Act 3. It just loaded. We've got Sunny with Sunny Side Up Eggs, get it? It has been a while since I've streamed this last, and I think the beginning of my stream got cut out because I didn't hit go live. About to check that, because YouTube, Percy ha. Yeah. Okay, so this is really the beginning of the stream. So it has been a minute. My goal is to do an act every weekend and have this done by Easter. So hopefully we can accomplish that. I think we can. But moral of the story is acts 1 and 2, I think, are more traditional in the sense that there's, wider area to explore. Act 3, it's a little bit more linear. I like Act 3 quite a bit, though, in terms of where we are in the story. And Act 4, is very nostalgic. And Act 5, I know it gets critiqued for being fairly linear, which it is, but it is, I think there's not much you can do with the kind of there's not much you could do at that point, besides like have Snake follow this path to bring a closure to the story. So, this game lives in my heart, very nostalgically, and it's kind of it's just I don't know. I like this game, and we're gonna watch Sunny fuck up some eggs. Fred is streaming in case anybody's interested. He's playing some Disco Elysium. So whether or not you're watching me live or on repeat, or him live or on repeat, definitely go and support him and let him know that he needs to finish that fucking game. This is fucking White Wheel. Alright. There we are. I bet Sunny balances forks on her fingers like Elon Musk. Like goofy ass
the trick is to
socks.
keep the lid
on. Oh. Are you gonna fuck Uncle Hal? Are you gonna bring him in the back of the helicopter?
You like cooking, don't you? Good for you.
Oh. Naomi.
This is my sunny side up fortune telling.
This is my
good. It means something good is gonna happen.
Nice.
Oh. So that's why you don't cook them over easy. But the secret to good cooking is to keep who's going to eat it in mind.
This scene has the right amount of Kojima autism.
Yes.
Is this your mother?
She's really beautiful.
Thank you.
That tune you were humming, it's from the periodic table, isn't it?
Wow. See that? Sunny? You don't have to be as autistic.
Platinum, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium. Curium. Curium.
Curium.
That's
Curium.
It. Curium.
Alright. Is that a USB stick?
This? May I?
Wow, how nice.
There. See, Sunny? Us girls have to look our best.
Her name was Olga.
Olga?
my mother.
Anchor chapter. Colonel.
Oh. I see.
Alright.
Ah, it's going to burn. Oh, hold on, hold on. And there. Done.
Thanks.
Of course.
You're welcome.
We did a great job.
You think Kojima has that as his wake-up sound? Oh, let's get up in the morning and add my name to credits. Oh. Colonel. We're in the air. Oh.
Dr. Emmerich, Liquid is in Eastern Europe. He's after the corpse of Big Boss.
Huh? What for?
Right
It's the
there,
final
get the
key he
fuck
needs
up.
to gain access
What are you
to our
doing?
circuit.
Sleeping? What are these
The
assholes?
keys to the system are Big Boss's
I
genetic
smell
code
the
and
sexual
biometric
tension
data.
between you two.
Without them,
Is
there's
that a
no way to
MacBook
gain
Pro,
access.
first generation?
Wait, what's
With a-
Liquid been
Is
doing
that a
all this time?
17-inch? Let's look at this computer. Nice. Oh my
He's been
god.
performing
He's got a
tests.
Raiden wallpaper.
2 tests.
He's a weeb. Listen
First,
here,
using the
Raiden.
genetic code from
This
Liquid's
guy
DNA
is a weeb. It's 72
In his
kills.
second attempt,
Jesus Christ.
He used the DNA code
Fred
and
actually was
biometric
telling me
data
that he's
extracted
playing through
from
3
Snake's
right now.
blood.
Fred's doing this little thing where he plays through the series before he actually plays through it on stream. I think he did that Devil May Cry.
Neither your genetic pattern nor Liquid's
Right
genetic
in.
pattern
Let me
is
tell you
100%
something.
match
This
to Big
Otacon
Boss's.
is an otaku. I don't know what kind of other art he's got in his folders, but if that's pretty cool there. But I have a feeling there's some Rule 34 riding. All right. Oh. Naomi. You zoom in on Naomi's.
Dr. Emmerich. Scientifically speaking, there's the markers implanted during the
Oh,
cloning
fuck.
process.
I'm so fucking
Mixing
old.
of the mitochondrial DNA with the egg cell. The intentionally altered Terminator genes,
Terminator.
scientifically speaking.
Kojima.
Both you and Liquid are as similar to Big Boss as you could possibly be, but you're still different.
Different?
Yes.
So that's what Liquid was talking about.
Liquid.
We're not copies of our father, after all.
Which is why they created Solidus.
But Solidus is dead.
Listen carefully,
Wow,
Snake.
look at the amount
This
of
is the most
autism, and
important
that is an impressive. Excuse me, Raiden. Raiden's like cool autism. You know, it's like this is the guy. This is Elon when he's
The AI
launching a
that controls
spaceship
the
right
system
here,
employs
and
a
it's
highly
self-docking,
aggressive
even though
advanced
docking sounds kind of gay.
It uses
This
a
is
special
like
code to
this is
inspect all
Elon when he's
data and
balancing a
circuit
fucking
within
fork
the
on his
network.
finger. It's
Any
cool
data
on one
fails to
hand, but on the
conform to
other
that
hand, it's
code is
a
treated
little
as a foreign
autistic.
object and expunged.
Look at, she's got the
Like
old
viruses
school
kill by
Mac
blood
keyboard,
cells.
and what is this, some
The
kind of
authentication
ergonomic
program
thing.
this IDS
She's got
uses is
multiple
based on the
feeds
genetic
running at
identification
once.
program.
These monitors, whew, these are classic. I wish, honestly, I do wish I had
It's
one of
set
these
up so
old
the
school
host commands
fucking
only
Apple Pro
execute
displays.
properly.
I wish Apple would bring those
Matches
back. Like, I know the Studio Display is a thing, but then they've got, like, the Pro
However-
Display XDR I'd love, but it's fucking expensive as hell.
If the IDS suspects someone is trying to break into the system, it
Sorry.
registers that genetic code on a blacklist.
Genetic blacklist.
That code is then
Splinter
blocked
cell
and can never
blacklist.
again be used to access the system.
Oh man, can you believe less than
So,
10 days
If you're
now
going to use a
that
substitute,
the
you need to
Switch
find a
2
new
Direct
genetic
is going to
access
happen?
code
That
with
is
each
going to
new
be
trial.
Hype.
So when Liquid accessed the system in the Middle East and
We're
South
getting some
America,
gameplay.
it was only a
I'll
test.
talk about my
can't believe
feelings
this.
on X.
Snake and Big Boss don't have the same genetic code?
I'm gonna do my almighty lolly.
Strictly
People
speaking,
are
Snake
fucking
and Liquid aren't the same
retarded.
either.
Read the fucking
Which is why
tweet.
Fox Die only affected Liquid at
Not
Shadow
that
Moses
hard.
and spared you.
He's good. I just like to.
Let's put it this
Fred's
way.
such a big fan of him that I like to kind of
If Liquid
ribbit every now.
uses Big
Ribbit.
Boss's
Rib,
genetic code,
ribbit.
the original,
I like to rib on
He'll
Almighty
have the
Lolly's
system
way of
completely
enunciating
under
stuff
his
every now and then. But shout out to him.
Hold
He's got a
on.
great channel.
I
He
thought
does a
having
lot
his
of,
code
lot
wasn't
of great
enough.
stuff.
You need his biometric data at the same time, don't you?
That's right.
At least he hasn't sold out
And Big
yet,
Boss
like
is already
Laserface.
dead.
No, he's not. Spoiler alert.
no.
I made people watch the ending.
He's
Growing
alive.
up, I made friends watch
Big
the end of
Boss
this
is
game. I made them
alive.
sit down and watch the
His
ending of
body
this
is,
game. That's how
or rather,
glorious it was to me.
His cells.
That's impossible.
This game has
Big Boss
the
survives as a biomort.
Lord of the Rings: Return of the King
Brain-dead
extended
shell
edition level of
sustained by
endings. That's what it feels like. But I love it.
Liquid has already left for Europe in search of Big Boss's body. Right from the start, he knew his experiment in South America wasn't going to work.
Europe, huh?
The test was a failure, even with his code.
As I feared, it's not pure enough. We need all of him.
Our only remaining option is to secure the original.
That'd be a shame if it was
If
solid.
Liquid obtains the body, he'll be primed to make his final move.
Allowing him total control of the system.
Exactly.
Got
Unless
it on.
we can stop him first.
Are you staring at her tits? White blood. Keep him away from Vamp. Get this man a laptop microphone so you can hear him better. Cyborg Ninja. Frank Yeager.
Uncle Hal, I found it.
Huh? Ah. This is it.
Wow.
Where'd you hack this from?
AT Security. The Patriots.
Ow.
Can't believe this sort of thing.
Look at all those terminal
Still
commands
goes on.
running.
The war
Well, they-
economy is heating up
well,
the R&D
Naomi,
race.
you deserve a little bit of the blame.
It's not just the
Not all
PMCs
of
either.
it.
Every
I was kinda
corporation
harsh on
tethered to the
Naomi
military-industrial
earlier on,
complex
in
is
all
losing
fairness.
its sense of morality.
Ow.
And it's us science-holics who are doing their dirty work for them. Not even realizing it.
Can we make Jack better?
Yes, we can. All right. The game on. Ooh, what's this? Camera item. Nice.
Sonny,
Excuse me.
man.
Let's see what's in the back of this bitch. This is where Otacon's gonna lose his virginity. Oh. Nice. All right.
There's nothing we can do here.
I was gonna say though, hopefully the cutscene audio isn't drowning me out, because now I have it fixed.
Look at this.
Colonel.
His artificial blood needs dialysis. We don't have the proper equipment.
Dialysis?
Getting his wounds healed is important too. But at this rate, he's not gonna last that long.
Dialysis. Is that like what kidneys do?
That's
Kidneys? Yeah.
Raiden's blood is an older type of artificial blood that was used by the military.
Metal Gear
White
Rising,
After
Revengeance.
it's been in use for a while, the blood needs to be dialyzed, filtered. Right now, he's slipping into autotoxemia.
It's there. In Europe.
Snakes in Europe and shit.
What do you mean?
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe.
Equipment that can heal me there.
Where? The same place Liquid went?
Dr. Magnar. He saved my life.
Dr. Madnard. Right in.
Dr. Magnar. I've heard of him.
A world-renowned cybernetics expert. Strictly underground, though.
We're in luck then. It's settled. We must head for Europe.
Yeah, that's right. We go to
The
Europe.
sooner we get there, the better.
Oh, teddy bear.
Yeah. I'll call Campbell.
Oh.
Get us landing clearance.
Campbell's the only one, not the only one getting his dick wet in this game. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
Snake, where are you going?
I'm going to get a beer. You two go fuck.
Spewing out poison soon enough anyway. What's one more smoke gonna hurt?
Leave me alone, you little autistic bitch.
Flight.
Fuck you. Okay. Alright. Go balance the cigarette on your finger like it's a fucking fork. That's a cool plane. Hey, at least everything's working on my stream. Fucking for once. Yeah. Ow. Oh, he's got a fucking Metal Gear mech too. Oh, I feel so fucking autistic myself. I'm getting that fucking Death Stranding 2 collector's edition. Just had to. I got the first one too. No. Come on, Naomi. What kind of naughty shit are you up to? Hideo too. Get it? Hideo? Like instead of video, it says Hideo. Because he's a egotistical little jap. But I love Kojima. Even at the same time.
Who is this?
Oh, her? That's my sister.
That'd be a shame if Vamp killed her.
I never knew you had a sister. For a moment, I thought she might have...
Don't worry, Naomi. Otacon isn't into the weird.
Don't have
Isn't into some of those weird animes.
programmer.
Police
She built
knots.
the worm that destroyed the Arsenal Gear AI. Then Vamp killed her.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm so sorry.
No, there's nothing for you to be sorry for. Or me. I used to be an anime otaku.
Oh, you're not.
So,
You,
that's where
you
Otacon
still
comes from.
are. Come on.
I was always fascinated by sci-fi anime.
Uh-huh.
That's what got me into this line of work.
We know.
It's too
You're
bad
fucking
biology wasn't
otaku.
So simple. I never even imagined
Otacon, were you insulted at first when someone called you an otaku, but then explained the difference between that and a weeb? You realized, oh, it's actually not a bad thing. Otaku.
I mean,
Oh, I gotta get back into some of my shows. I still gotta finish ReZero Season 2. That shit been on the back burner for a while.
we've got the best of intentions.
Still gotta beat Persona 3 Reload.
For evil.
Dr. Emmerich,
Dr. Emmerich.
You see this? Sonny helped me build it.
My porn folder.
Really? Sonny helped build this?
We built it using top secret docs and patents dug up from internet.
That would be a cool little fucker to have, though. One of those Metal Gear Mark IIs.
She's better at it than I am.
Is that Mark III? You get Mark III after this mission, right?
But she's just a child.
Have you seen how autistically smart she is?
Wow. I assumed it was you.
Okay.
Sonny was taken by the Patriots right after she was born. She never even met her parents. She's spent her entire childhood inside the net.
That's why she has trouble speaking.
Oh.
Her home is in the computer.
She's a she's a fucking weeb.
Inside. She's always in there, searching for herself, searching for her family. She's trying to find out who she is and where she's going.
Is Naomi having a crisis of conscience?
And her family.
She believes she can find the answers inside a machine hooked up to the world. She spends every day inside the net, exploring. For Sonny, this is home.
No.
What are you trying to do, game? You trying to make me feel bad for her after I made fun of her?
It's time you let her
Every
go.
time I've seen her? Okay, well.
What are you talking about?
She hasn't even been born yet. She's still in the womb. She needs to live a real life.
But Sonny's never shown any interest in leaving the Nomad.
Neither of you.
Frankly, I'm worried about letting her go out there.
Oh yeah, because you know the giant fucking military plane that's probably being. What do you do with the USB drive?
I have a feeling she'll do just fine.
You really think she'll be okay going outside?
I was gonna say though.
That's not
I mean,
what I meant.
the fucking
I
target of the
she's got a
Patriots.
good handle on her science.
Sorry. Go on.
Huh?
You were about to say something.
Oh, right. Would you mind if I helped Sonny with her cooking?
Oh, of course not. Go ahead. But, about all we've got on board besides military rations are eggs.
Ah,
No,
is that why eggs are so expensive?
leave them off. It
Ah,
makes you look handsome.
Naomi, what are you trying to do to Otacon?
So?
Oh, all right. You, Naomi, get some. Even though you're doing this for somewhat malicious purpose, well, actually not in the long term, but slightly malicious purposes, you deserve some credit.
Dr. Emmerich,
Huh?
You're helping a nerdy
is it
otaku.
okay to sleep in there?
Oh.
Excuse me?
Well, Dr. Emmerich.
Well, Dr. Emmerich, let's.
I know it's easy to forget sometimes, but I am a woman.
Oh, you. Oh.
Understand?
Oh.
Sorry.
Otacon, go fuck her.
I know it's selfish of me, but I'd like to
Give her the good old fox die. Oh.
I understand.
Oh.
I'll show you in.
Oh yeah, you will. You're gonna show her something else, aren't you? Oh, fuck. Shit. What the hell are they doing? Are they going in there? They're going in there to learn CQC. Solid. Liquid. Get at the chickens. So that's really good things from. They actually have a chicken coop. Sort of. Oh. 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 Ah. Can love bloom in the battlefield? Certainly can on this. Oh, helicopter. Get in the helicopter, Emmerich.
Good night, Dr. Emmerich.
Yeah. If you get uncomfortable or anything, just let me know.
If you
I'll be
need,
out there working.
if you need your pussy pounded, just let him know.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yes?
Oh.
Call me Hal.
Oh. Is this a self-insert for Kojima?
Good night, Hal.
Or is this a self-insert for us, the player?
Oh.
So close, yet so far. Oh, thank God. You know what, Naomi? You might have made some terrible mistakes, but you at least gave that man the night of his life. Snake probably had to put in some Bose fucking headphones. You were fucking... That helicopter's probably nearly shook out of the fucking cargo deck. Nice. My controller turned off. Alright, face camo. Cyborg Raiden. Ooh. Alright, give this a save. Oh, that was quite a cutscene. Now we're going into Act 3 proper. You know, part of the reason maybe why I like this act so much is we actually get to see, like, you know, what Snake would have... I mean, we get a rendering of Snake as his, like, younger self. Like, if he didn't age rapidly. It always made me, like, want a proper remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, which... We're getting a proper remake of 3, which is Naked Snake or Big Boss. It would be kind of nice. I imagine they're going to chronological. It would be nice for us to get, like, I mean, obviously the newer engine would look even better than this, but to get, like, you know, Solid Snake's journey in a modern engine. I'd actually like for them to do, like, a remake of Metal Gear 1 and 2. Like, not Metal Gear Solid, I'm talking Metal Gear 1 and 2, like the original games
Snake,
from MSX.
a national state of emergency has been declared in an effort
It's supposed to be like
root out
Prague,
local
right?
resistance. The hunt is being carried out by U.S.-based PMC Raven Sword, one of the companies under Outer Heaven's control.
Which means that Liquid's lurking somewhere behind the scenes.
Right. And at the top of the target list is the Paradise Lost Army. The resistance
Big Mama.
led by Big Mama.
Big Mama.
Snake, you'll be infiltrating the region where they are believed to house their base of operations.
Base of
It looks as
operations.
if the PMC's moved swiftly, cutting off Big Mama and company's escape routes. They
Big
should
Mama.
still be hiding somewhere in that area. Big Boss's corpse.
Thankfully,
is bound
we're
to
gonna
be
do
raided
tremendous business with Big Mama.
and added to the PMC's blacklist, so you're going to have to lie about your identity to get in. I've provided you with a way
Big
to avoid
Mama.
the checkpoints. Make contact with the resistance and find Big Mama. This is our last chance.
And
We
nice.
must reach Big Boss's body before they do.
Big Boss.
Next.
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 Good thing this hasn't become a reality. Oh, wait, it has.
Next. Next.
Next.
Next. Said next. You. Get your ass in the machine.
Oh.
Hey, are you deaf? Take him away. You're coming with me. I said over here.
That's enough. I'll take him from here.
But
We've been looking for this man.
He's been looking for him. You know,
yes, ma'am.
not to nitpick.
Come with
What
me.
was Snake gonna do if Meryl didn't show up?
Next.
Get thrown in a jail cell and electro tortured? All right.
You're looking younger. What's your secret?
Octo camo.
A little present from tentacles.
Arrgh.
The PMCs sure seem to know you well enough.
Big Mama.
You may not believe it, but I'm in charge of overseeing all PMC activity. Having connections can still open doors.
You alone?
Snake! Hey, Snake! Over here! Hey, Snake!
But Johnny
With that guy.
owns a PS5 Pro like I do. I own the PS5 Pro, and I feel slightly slow. Although, I have been getting some games that utilize its performance improvements. I mean, it's still not worth it for the average person. You have to be a
Listen to me, Snake.
retard like myself, but
After reporting what happened in the Middle East to my superiors, I wrote up a threat assessment. The president's finally realized the danger
president.
this little rebellion poses and has called for immediate action. Now I've got more bodies than I know what to do with. A whole joint Army Marines team. They're already on site,
Colonel.
mixed in with the U.S. forces here. We're ready to strike Liquid at any time.
Liquid.
You're planning to take him by force. It's crazy. Look, things aren't that simple.
Listen, old man. I
Oh,
don't take orders from you or from your Colonel Campbell.
Colonel.
It's gonna be the Middle East all over again.
No, it won't. If things get out of hand, we can put a total lockdown on the PMC's weapons. They won't be able to fight back. Don't forget, we control the system.
I wouldn't rely too much on
The
the
system.
for you.
We've got them beat in sheer numbers.
Meryl.
Look, Snake. Just leave this to me. There's no need for you to put yourself in harm's way. Don't risk your life for no reason. Snake,
Snake.
what you're trying to do, it's not a mission.
I know. It's not justice. It's a hired hit.
If you know, then... Look, our ways of thinking might be different, but to me, you're still a legend, a hero. I know all about the things you did when you were young. It was what kept you going.
That's right. She's getting off on that.
Over something so pointless.
Want to make an old man happy, Mary?
Me. Old soldiers never die.
Your cause is our cause now. You don't have to do this.
I'm no hero.
I'm no hero. I'm just a
Never was.
old assassin.
I'm just an old killer.
Killer.
Hired to
Do some wet work. Wet liquid. All over Meryl's face. Oh, Jesus. Speaking of degeneracy, I gotta talk about my response to an quote-unquote indigenous person.
And we'll just have to catch him. Before you do.
Old snake.
I may have loved you once.
Oh, yes, you did.
But now you're just too damn senile to face the truth.
What you talking about?
Wake up and face reality. Old snake.
Oh, no. Fucking bitch. We'll bang, okay? So, well, once we get into some gameplay, I'll tell you. Otacon!
Otacon. They've seen this face too.
Yeah, it might have been added to the PMC's blacklist as well.
And Meryl was acting kind of strange.
Things are going to get hairy once the American suppression troops get here. We'd better get to Big Boss's corpse, and fast. But first, we've got to find Big Mama. Snake, let's go over what we know so far. The streets are under curfew. The only people you'll find out there now are PMC soldiers and members of the Resistance.
Yeah, I thought it looked a little too quiet to be a tourist attraction.
The Resistance members are scheduled to convene at Big Mama's hideout. So our best course of action is to follow their lead. When you find the Resistance, tail them. Let them lead you to Big Mama.
But how exactly am I supposed to find this Resistance?
The PMCs have laid a dragnet for Resistance members that covers the entire town. They're using SOP to notify each other by radio of any info collected during their
Sons
searches.
of the Patriots.
By intercepting those signals, you should be able to reach the Resistance members' locations in real time.
Intercept their communications? How do I do that?
I've provided you with a new device for just that purpose.
Oh.
To hijack PMC communications, open the item window and select the Signal Interceptor. The interceptor constantly monitors PMC voice and data transmissions. When you've got the Signal Interceptor equipped and you hear the PMC's chatter about the Resistance, check your map. It should display the location.
Got it.
Oh, and Snake, I think we've found a way to treat Raiden.
Really?
Yeah, we got in touch with Dr. Madnar. Naomi and Sonny are on their way now.
They'll be all right on their own?
They're a few clicks north of where you are now. It's a non-combat zone, so there won't be any checkpoints. There's even a dialysis machine.
Nice.
It'll take some time, but I think he'll be okay.
Good.
Anyway, you need to hurry and make contact with Big Mama.
I got it.
If Liquid gets his hands on that corpse, it's all over. Follow the Resistance's lead.
Big Mama. So I was on X, and I guess this person made a fucking, I don't know, original character or something, or VTuber model and called it a Wendigo, which is some Native American folk story, you know. So then this fucking furfag, Ace Koriyami, responded and mumbled this 2-minute diatribe, and in the post it says, "Respect and listen to Native people. This is our culture and history, not your cryptic folklore / myth to steal." So then somebody with um, actual intelligence and an actual Native American, because I'll tell you, most Native Americans that I know or people with Native American blood are very decent people. Actually, of any group, even more than white Americans, heavily voted for Trump. I think it's like close to 70% of Native Americans voted for Trump. So vast majority of them are decent people who, you know, admittedly in some ways we're given a raw deal. But also, you know, we can't like put them up on a pedestal and act like they were completely these peaceful, you know, peace-loving people. They had, just like any other group of human, committed atrocities against one another. But my point is, by and large, most Native Americans that I've met and know are very good people. But, you know, you get these victims online, these perpetual victims like Ace Kuriyami, who, by the way, isn't he guilty of appropriating traditional Japanese culture with his drawings and shit and his furry fucking whatever? And then somebody responded here, Underground Shell. Hey there, native person here. The Wendigo is actually a ghost story. It is a spirit, and even beyond that, doesn't actually look like the art you're mad over. The Wendigo with the deer skull is European in origin, and it also isn't solely Algonquin. It looks like this. And I responded, what a shock that the person Underground Shell responding to, aka Ace, the trans-Canadian furfag, doesn't even have Wikipedia-level knowledge on the topic. Will mumble into their microphone like it's a minotaur cock, whatever midwit brain droppings that help their victim status while degrading Whitey. That didn't get any likes, but the one that did get likes was when I responded again. I actually responded directly to this Ace character, and I said, oh, it's got nearly 200 likes. And I basically put a picture of Gandalf. I think it's really a pretty badass picture of Gandalf, and I just parodied what he said, and I said, respect and listen to Germanic Anglo-Saxon people. You are no longer allowed to read Tolkien. This is our culture and history, not your cryptic folklore / myth to seal. See how retarded you are? And this person said, I disagree with this person with myths like these. This person I didn't, you know, I wasn't too mean to, but I did respond to them. I thought their point is misguided. This person Strumpvet. I disagree with this person. Myths like these are part of a closed practice religions, while Tolkien's is a fictional story made by a singular person, which I hope at least most people don't use Tolkien as a core aspect of their life. Then I said, by the comparison you are making, should a pope call a crusade upon Japan for using Christian imagery and thematics in anime? See how stupid that sounds. Looking into the history of Indian animism, there is far less credence than you're giving it for some self-contained religious practice. It's literally developed from centuries of conquest and interaction among tribes. A cultural diffusion, in other words. Just as Tolkien's work pulls from Germanic groups like Beowulf did, along with Christian imagery, so your argument falls flat. Not to pat myself on the back, but I think that's true. And then just, you know, I was feeling like this making this post, and basically what I just said a few minutes ago, there is a paradox with American Indians on X versus the vast majority I know in real life who are decent people, and as the polls show, are overwhelmingly in support of Trump. But then you encounter these perpetual victims on X, a horrific car crash of intersexual oppression that thinks they're as cool as Sitting Bull, or at least his, and I said at least his foremost vice was ego. Not eagle like the bird, ego, rather. Meaning, like, yeah, there's a scene from Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee, right? He just refused to listen to logic because he was too proud of a man, right? Pride cometh before the fall. But at least he was a man that, in some ways, cared about his people. I don't think people like this Ace, first of all, you know, not to run an ancestry test, but how much Indian blood is actually in them, if any. And then secondly, who made them the arbitrator of what stories can and can't make their way into public discourse? All right.
Okay. First thing is to look for the resistance.
All right.
Either use your radar to pick up their trail, or intercept the PMC's radio communications to learn where resistance members are most likely to be found.
Okay. So we're going to look for the resistance. Ooh, Crazy buys a German shop. Nothing like a 12 gauge. Alright. I think I have a shotgun, right? Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's take a look at those beauties. Camouflage. Actually, it's pretty cool. We got this. Got change disguise. I'll keep this on. Got equip. Oh no, that's freaky. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, I'm old. Keep this look. All right. Definitely gonna need this. Actually, we should get some more ammo for that. Ammo? Bullets. That should be fine. Alright. I feel like I'm in Europe. Actually, I feel like I'm in Europe before it got over. Actually, this is probably the security situation we're going to have in Europe once they realize that, oh, maybe letting in a bunch of people who hate Christianity and hate European society are not really conducive to that society. You probably will end up with a fucking police state out of people's desperation.
Taking a stroll after curfew? Something's up, Snake. Tail him. Snake, the location of a resistance member has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
I see him. Pay no attention to me, sir. Ah, what a lovely day to track somebody. I see you safely crossing the street there. You know what? I have a plan myself. Alright. Safely. Don't worry, sir. Don't pay any attention to me. Sorry. Big Mama. We are in the South Station, right? Let's see what Rosemary has to say.
Hello, Snake.
What do you have for me, Rose?
Your psych is looking good right now. Nothing to worry about so far as I can see.
Good.
Here's a good way to think about your psych gauge. Low psych equals high stress. So the best way to replenish your psych gauge is to relieve your stress.
Oh.
Being pursued by the enemy can be a tremendous source of stress. By the same token, staying out of sight and giving your body a rest relieves
Give my
stress
body
and
a
allows the
rest,
psych gauge to
Rosemary.
recover.
You might as well
Find a
sleep
safe
around with a
place where you can
snake.
crouch or lie down and just lay low for a while. Also, just getting out of extreme heat or cold can have a positive effect on the gauge. Pay attention to how the psych gauge moves and find a stress relief technique that works for you.
Okay. I got my stress relief. I'm gonna look at the B&B core. Oh.
Those resistance fighters can't advance because of the PMC troops. Isn't there something you can do to help, Snake?
Wow. Don't worry about me. I'm just playing with a Nerf gun. Sleepy, sleepy. Alright. We have to retrace this retard's steps. Remember the Act 2? Everybody was just falling asleep. Alright, where did this asshole go? Is he over there? Nope, nope, you're imagining things.
Could be my imagination.
Absolutely. It is your imagination, sir. Keep strolling. There is nothing here that is a concern of yours. Okay. There is nothing in this box. You were just mentally, you were just schizophrenic. Well, I'm hungover. Don't worry about me. I'm fucking the ground. Alright.
Something there?
Nope. There is nothing here. It is just a box. There is something wrong with you, you fucking weirdo. Stop looking at the box. That's right. You've been up, maybe you had like a 20-hour shift or something, you're just fucking tired. Fucking stealth. What do you gotta look out for? There's nothing suspicious. Keep whistling your periodic table song. Oh! It smells like asparagus. Pissing in public, eh? There's just some things we shouldn't allow. Oh no. Never mind. I was gonna grenade him. Oh.
Hey, you there. You're all under arrest.
This is HQ.
There's no threat.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Okay. No, don't shoot them. All right, back to my cover. Ow. This is the least stealthy stealth I've ever seen. All right. All right. Oh, I need a cigarette.
Is he there? Where's the enemy?
Where are you? Don't worry about me. You're just imagining things. Back to business. Ah.
Stay back!
I'm just trying to help you out, buddy. Have I ever told you about Jesus? This is how Mormons have to sell their message in the future. All right.
This is HQ.
It's a bloodbath, but we can't figure out what's going on.
State of alert has been lifted. Resume positions.
There's a cardboard box, some shooting, and God knows what else. You're just imagining things. Back to using stealth. They're just taking a nap. Don't worry about it. Double check. That's all there is a box. There's nothing to worry about, sir. All right. What'd this guy do? Just shit himself? Told you, there's nothing to worry about. Back to using my stealth, as always. This fucking guy. Yeah, there's always a lot of boxes after I resisted stabbing over there. I don't know. Check your corners. You never know where there may be a box with a legendary soldier. Alright, come on, asshole. Where are you headed? Oh no. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go down this wide corridor here. He's just playing coy. I knew it. I think this guy shit his pants. He's just trying to... Alright. Where'd this guy go? There you are. Back to using my stealthy methods. I've got an even stealthier method now. Alright, so I don't have... Grab on! I don't have the money for that, do I?
Find something nearby to hide behind. Stay out of the light.
Alright, we're gonna have to be very stealthy. Where's this asshole? Oh.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
So much stealth. Excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing? That's my job! Stop! I'm gonna stealth all over. Stealth! Stealth!
Snake, find
You
some way to
see.
free him.
Now I gotta free this asshole. Alright. Let me stealth. I am bastardizing this game.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
I told you, the idea is that you use stealth. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to being stealthy. Alright. Night vision.
Snake, find some way to free him.
Excuse me.
Get up!
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's see here. Excuse me. Who do you think you are with your helicopter? Thank you. Alright, that is as stealthy as you can get. Alright? You want to talk about using CQC. Well, that might not be CQC, but it certainly is part of the battlefield. On the battlefield, you may leave. Fred, this is not a no-kill playthrough. this is not a that. This is a not to that. You know what I mean? Okay, well, I don't want you to shoot me. There is nothing to fear. Oh. What the fuck? Oh man, that was a serious nap. Alright. Excuse me, sir.
It's the enemy.
It's all clear.
Alert has been lifted.
The
Resume
state of
position.
alert is done. There's nothing to worry about in this picture. Alright. I'm no hero. Yeah, I guess not, Snake. You did spare their lives, but everybody else in their detachment is just dead. Meryl just grills them. Snake, I know they're assholes, but you really have to kill all those soldiers. Wow. You see? Why is he talking like Robert Kennedy? Well, you see. You see. Alright. Well, this guy's gonna have an easy time getting to his destination now that everything is just dead or incapacitated. Oh, I need a ration. I need a syringe. Oh, I'm feeling great. This guy's just like, minor inconvenience, helicopter blowing up, some guy walking around in a box, using stealth. Alright. I want to punch this fucker in the face. How much further is this map? Oh boy. Yeah, it's probably going to bring us into another area. Midtown N sector. No N words though, not fully. Oh. Alright.
Box?
There's something fishy about that PMC trooper. Do you hear whistling?
Where is that whistling Dixie? He switched disguises.
Huh? Who was that? The enemy!
Down, down.
It's not the enemy!
We've encountered...
I am Melatonin, destroyer of worlds.
What happened?
Sir, they were feeling sleepy, sir.
Understood. Stand by. Sending
Snake,
reinforcements
the
now.
location of a resistance member has been forwarded to your map. Check it out.
Down, down. Down, down.
All right.
Grenade!
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Whew, get me out of there. That was some shit. All right. I do think we need to go back that way, and I do think we need to be slightly more serious. All right. Don't worry about me.
Stay back!
Ah. I'm gonna wake this guy up, but it's not gonna be pretty. Does that wake him up? Or does it stun him more?
Get up.
Alright, where did this asshole go? Oh, he ran off. Alright, you go that way.
The enemy!
No, it's not! It's somebody in a box! God damn it! Oh no.
Understood. Stand by. Sending reinforcements now.
Alright, hold on. I gotta use my special kind of stealth again. Oh wait, I got... Alright, stealth time. Stealth? Stealth! CQC. The guy we need looks like he's got a retarded bicycle helmet on, so we know that's not him. Alright.
Understood. Stand by.
Excuse me? Old snake my ass. Serial killing snake? Well... Oh, he's a... Alright. Back to being stealthy. Alright. This guy. He looks like... He doesn't look like a soldier. It looks like one of those very special needs persons that have a helmet on. I'm a soldier. I don't see any dead bodies. All I see is a box. Every time I look back, there's a box. Oh, God. Don't worry about it, sir. It's just a box, okay? I somehow just dropped my TV remote because the way my setup is, if one thing falls, everything falls. All right. Hold on 1 second. That's why I had to pause. Don't worry. HQ, everything's okay. You know, I know about a few minutes ago a helicopter blew off.
The state of alert has been
Like,
lifted.
there's at least 20 casualties, but now that's actually pretty stealthy. Now, imagine you were some confidential, you know, dude like this. I got bicycle helmet on. Alright. Why are the streets so empty? Where could you be going? Why is that bird just die? Oh, well, not it's sleeping, I should say. Alright. When we do get to the next cutscene, I am going to have to take a little pee break. I think we're close.
Looks like they're conducting vehicle patrols. Watch out for them, Snake.
Vroom vroom. What's this here? Nice. Alright, back to my other stealth form. Just crawl along the streets of Europe. I mean, this is actually a less depressing outcome compared to the actual Europe. No. See? They didn't suspect anything, as I just suspected. This is just somebody's Amazon order. Nothing to fear. No! I played it too boldly. Alright. Let me tell you something. I learned this from a mechanic once. I need a fucking ration and I need a cigarette, I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you one thing I don't need. So much for that vehicle patrol, eh? What happened to our little bicycle on my helmet? Nice. Alright, I think our dude is hiding. Thank you, and thank you. Nice. But don't worry, a Humvee just exploded and there is nothing to worry about. wonder what happened here. I don't know. Just another day on the job. maybe that's just how bad Europe is in the Metal Gear universe. It's already been taken over by Muslims. You fucking asshole. You know how many people I had to kill just to find out where Big Mama is? Okay. He's back to being confidential. And I'm back to being in a cardboard box. I think this is it here, right? Let me pause for a second. I will be back in a moment. I have to go let my dog outside. So thank you very much. I'll be less than 5 minutes. Well, I'll be less than 10 minutes. Let's put it that way.
I'm gonna come. Bing bong bong bing bing bing. Bing bong bong bing bing bing. Bing bong bong bing bing bing.
In the first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood. He
gonna come.
Tempered by the fires of hell, his iron will remains steadfast through the passage that preys upon the weak. He set forth without pity and hunted the slaves of doom with barbarous cruelty. Unbreakable, incorruptible, unyielding. None could stand before the Horde but the Doom Slayer. For he alone was the Hellwalker.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that. Whew. I let my dog out, put him away, and I had to pee, and I was checking. Actually, I had to poop too, but I was checking YouTube, and I saw Michael Savage put out a new video, and it's Tesla protesters, the faces of evil bottom feeders. I'm gonna link it in this video. You guys got to watch this, okay? Now, at some point, I'm gonna send this to Fred. Let me tell you something about Fred. I hope you're listening to this part, Fred. Fred is a great man. I love him like a brother. I don't think he checks the group chat all the time because there's been times where I've sent a topic, like, you know, and it doesn't seem like it registers with him. So I'm gonna send this to him at like the opportune time, because it's like I found a prime time to send stuff that I really want him to see. But I swear to God, if he doesn't fucking watch this video, I'm gonna clockwork orange. He's gonna have his eyes open the next time we do a playthrough here, and he's gonna have to react to this fucking Michael Savage video because it's that funny. Fred, I love you, dude, like a brother, but please watch this video when I send it to you. It's called, for everybody else, it's Tesla protesters, the faces of evil bottom feeders. This old Jewish guy, Michael Savage, great man, great radio broadcaster. He takes the piss out of these people. Woo-hoo! All right. Oh man, am I hyped up? All right, back to the game. We might stop after the introduction to Big Mama tonight. I know I wanted to get through Act 3, but honestly, it is getting kind of late, and we'll see. Okay, we did make it though. This is pretty fun tonight. You know, I really should, like, play the games more stealthily. You know what's ironic? I might actually give, like, Twin Snakes, because that'll probably be me next. Be me next. That might be my next Metal Gear Solid. Is that cool? No, Brian. That might be my next Metal Gear Solid game that I play, is the Twin Snakes, because I like that game, and I think it's unfairly maligned by people. I might actually put effort into the over-the-top remake of Metal Gear Solid 1 compared to this.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Big Mama.
Here to see Big Mama.
Is this the guy?
What do you think?
I didn't hear him coming at all. He's gotta be the one.
You didn't hear him coming at all.
Look at him.
is ancient.
Very impressive, CQC, Snake.
Very impressive.
No doubt about it. He is the legendary soldier.
Eva.
Call me Mama.
Mama.
Big Mama.
Oh, yeah. This is my mama, Big Mama.
I need to talk to you. Raiden sent me.
Raiden.
My, how you've grown. David.
David
It
Hayter.
was you, not I, who was created from the rib of man.
Ah, Jesus.
I gave you life.
Adam and Eve. David.
I am your mother.
What?
Les enfants terribles. You can't grow a human being in a test tube. Not even a clone. You need a woman's body to give it life.
That's right.
You mean a surrogate?
A woman. I thought it was
That's an awful
pregnant person.
put it. I am your mother. I gave birth for the Patriots.
Gave birth.
The forbidden fruit. Appropriate. No?
Forbidden fruit.
Follow me. I'll explain everything. The man who wants me dead is Liquid. Your twin. You
Liquid.
know him, but I know him better.
Exposition of the plot.
He was once Ocelot.
Revolver
But Liquid has
Ocelot.
taken control of his soul.
Or it could just be a
And now he's
scheme.
locked in a bitter struggle with Zero,
Major Tom.
the founder of the Patriots.
Founder. When did
Founder.
this happen?
McDonald's.
40 years ago. During the Cold War, when the United States and the Soviet Union were at odds.
Yeah.
It was in that chaotic era that the
Chaotic era.
And I played my part.
Part.
I was one of the founding members.
Patriots.
You.
Zero created the Patriots to manage and control the American state. That control endured long after the Cold War ended. The organization became an empty shell, continuing to function through AIs. Those AIs are responsible for the creation of the war economy, and they gave rise to the Sons of the Patriot system. But I am partly to blame. I bear some of the guilt for creating the organization. It was right after I first met your father, Big Boss. Back in 1964, I was ordered to take part in
Snake Eater.
which concerned a new weapon the Soviets were developing at the time. My mission was to support a certain agent. That agent later became Big Boss, but I knew him as Snake.
Snake?
Yes, Naked Snake. That was his code name at the time. A name he would give to you, his son. The commander of this mission was a man called Zero, the head of Special Forces Unit Fox. Back then, I was working as a double agent for the Chinese. My objective was to secure the location of the Philosopher's Legacy, a massive cache of hidden wealth, and report it to Beijing. I was to acquire a microfilm showing the location of secret funds, funds amassed by the Allied powers during World War II. But I failed in my mission and was expelled from China. I took the apple from the snake and was cast out of Eden. After years on the run, I ended up in Hanoi. That's where I met him again. It was around then that Zero used the massive funds contained in the Philosopher's Legacy to start
The
a new
Philosophers.
organization, the Patriots.
What about
Which would
Cypher?
carry out the final wishes of a certain legendary hero.
Big
The initial membership
Boss.
consisted of
The
Big
Boss.
Sigint, Paramedic, and their commander, Zero.
Major Tom.
And there was one more who we mustn't forget. He stayed behind in the Soviet Union to support the group as an informant. Ocelot, who is now Liquid. After your father rescued me in Hanoi, I went to America and joined their organization. Zero's goal was to achieve a unity of thought and awareness. He believed...
Sounds like the globalists.
And the rest of the Patriots followed his lead.
The Boss?
The Boss was a legendary hero from the Second World War, known as the Mother of Special Forces. She had an almost overwhelming charisma about her. The CIA feared this, so they had her eliminated.
Big Mama.
If she had survived, the world of the 21st century might have been a very different place. We were all influenced by the Boss's will. It was what drove us to create this organization, to be closer to that spirit. Zero
The Philosophers!
To lead the people, we needed a special kind of icon. So we turned to Big Boss, the last son of the Boss. He shared more of her than anyone else. It was Big Boss, the true heir to her legacy, who was best suited to play this role. Zero elevated Big Boss, the hero who saved the world, to the status of an idol. The truth behind Big Boss became riddled with exaggeration, misrepresentation, and outright lies.
No.
Zero disseminated these stories among the masses and gathered the rich and powerful to his banner.
No.
Every era needs its symbols to control the people.
Yep.
Whether it be the stars and stripes, or the hammer and sickle.
Jesus, take the wheel.
As the times and currents of politics changed, so too did Zero. Eventually, he became a prisoner of his own lust for power, sparking friction between him and Big Boss, who resented playing the puppet. With Big Boss drifting away, Zero realized he would need insurance.
Zero.
That would perpetuate the existence of Big Boss, their organization's icon. And so Zero secretly embarked on a new project, Les Enfants Terribles. Its goal was to create a clone of Big Boss, the ultimate soldier. The project was led by Dr. Clark, known at the time as Paramedic. After dozens of failures, they finally, miraculously, succeeded in producing a fertilized egg. The egg used in the successful in vitro fertilization came from Dr. Clark's assistant, a healthy Japanese woman.
Blood from the east flows within your veins.
Give birth to Big Boss. To realize this, I asked to serve as the surrogate mother, and was more than happy to carry you in my womb. I loved him. 9 months later, I gave birth to 2 Big Bosses. You and Liquid.
Liquid!
It didn't matter.
What about Solidus? How did he boom?
Your DNA. You were born the same way as any other normal child. from your mother's womb. But Les Enfants Terribles proved to be the final straw for Zero and Big Boss. Determined to oppose Zero and his plans, Big Boss broke away from the Patriots. He left the States, created his own mercenary company, and drifted around the world. I'm sorry. Your father never wanted you. Human life isn't meant to be manipulated like that. I knew that, but I wanted you. After Big Boss left, Zero really lost control. What Zero wanted was an orderly world, one governed by rules. His fortune grew through countless wars, and his words influenced decision-making all the way up to the Oval Office. As the world saw the rise of digital technology, IT, the internet, and genetics, the Patriots' power grew immense. Their roots spread and took hold throughout the globe. In time, they began to dictate the fate of entire nations from the shadows. And before we knew it, the Patriots, the proud police of the world, started bringing an entire planet under their control.
Oh, save the game? I think we will. Although we are coming up on the 2-hour mark. Do we call it a stream? I mean, I think we will because I enjoyed myself, and I don't have the stream when I'm solo streaming. I just don't have Fred's stream stamina. It's like when we used to work out, and he would just like, I'd be going like 3 miles an hour, and he'd be like slapping the fucking treadmill, 7 miles an hour. I just don't have it in me. So listen, Godspeed, everybody. This has been a tremendous stream. I gotta watch the rest of that Michael Savage video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, listen. Speaking of the glorious Dead Wars, we're gonna be streaming Dying Light 2 probably again next weekend. We're gonna finish this act up next weekend. Hopefully, get into Act 4. Act 4 is like very short, so we will get through that too. Thank you guys for tuning in, and God fucking speed.